Is YouTube Premium worth it? That's what I'm going to talk about in this video here. So hi there, it's Fred Hornby here. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and I'm just going to take a little break from my sports content to talk about YouTube Premium, and basically I'll give you my review. I've only had it for a week, but I'll give you my initial impressions on it and give you my thoughts and opinions that is it worth having. As you know, there's a YouTube Premium and there's also YouTube Music, which if you look at the paid subscriptions, if you go into where you click on your icon, there's where you can manage your subscriptions. Both the YouTube Music and YouTube Premium, the music only is $9.99 a month, while the premium is $11.99 per month. Yeah, I understand you get 1 month free trial, but I did recently get a Samsung Galaxy S20 Plus, so I had 4 months, so I have nothing to lose. And so far, I would say it's definitely worth getting. You might as well get the YouTube Premium, as it includes YouTube Music as well as YouTube with the videos. And I know already, for me, 1 week with this, having YouTube Premium right now on the free trial for 4 months with my Samsung offer, the two big features I definitely like is the fact that you have no more ads, as you don't have any more ads to watch either at the beginning of the video or at the end of the video, or in some cases in the middle of the video, where it always has to come in at an inopportune time, depending on what video you're watching, even if it's just, someone doing a live stream that you're watching in archive, or in my case when I do watch Hockey Guy as my inspiration to be on YouTube, where he talks about the news of the day or reviews a game. There's always that point where they put an ad in, and obviously you want to support creators, but that's the beauty of YouTube Premium, as you can still support creators on this platform without having to watch ads. And that's definitely the one big feature that you definitely notice it once you don't have to deal with ads anymore. And the other one is watching it in the background, as that's something you can't do with just a standard YouTube. As is, let's say if you want to minimize the video to do something else, let's say on your smartphone, check your email or play a game, that you cannot watch the video or listen to the video in the background while doing that unless you have Premium. And I definitely, like to listen to live streams, either live or when they have it saved in their archive, so I can listen to it later, let's say while I'm working away. It's actually, I find it a lot nicer now that my phone can be locked while listening to music or a live stream. And that's where the beauty of the YouTube Premium is, it ties in with the music and the YouTube, is that you don't have any more ads. And also in the music app, which you understand that Google Play Music is going to be replaced by YouTube Music. So if you have Google Play Music in your library, your playlists and all that, you might eventually have gotten an email. I did myself, where I've only used Google Play Music basically as a place to store all my music, but you can transfer it over to YouTube Music, because eventually that's going to be the sole music provider for Google. And I definitely have used YouTube Music as my go-to music supplier or listening streaming service, as the fact that I have tried out Spotify. I don't pay the premium. I'm not too sure if Pandora is available in Canada, and I don't spend as much time on the Apple ecosphere, but it's all standard $10 a month, which is the same thing with the YouTube Music. However, the premium for $2 more, it covers both music and the YouTube video service. So that's the two big features that I've already enjoyed with YouTube Premium, that I am likely going to continue once my 4-month trial is over, and it would be worth paying the $12 a month, or it's $11.99, $12 a month. And I understand, I'm not too sure if that's in US funds or if that's also in Canadian funds, but it's worth it either way. I know the other features that I understand that you have, in addition to no ads and listening in the background, is that you can download videos for offline use later. let's say, for example, if you're going to be on a plane and you want to listen to a live stream and you know it's going to be for the duration of your flight, you can download it offline so you can listen to it on the plane when you have your device on airplane mode. Or if you just don't want to gobble up your data, if you know you're going to be somewhere in public or just don't want to use up your data. I know their mobile plans are definitely extended their usage, but if you have ability to download it so you can listen to it online, I believe it's saved for 30 days. I know there's other software out there so you can download a video and keep it. That's more if you want to keep that video, and there's other ways you could do that. And I know that I'm not too sure if I'll take advantage of this feature, but I know it's formerly YouTube Red into Premium, is that there's originals, and I haven't found any originals yet with 1 week of having access to it that I'd be interested to watch. I mean, I watch more YouTube than I do watch TV, and mostly I have TV just for, which I do have cable, mostly for the sports. But is there any originals that you like to watch that you might recommend for me to possibly check out? I know that this would be the only streaming service that I would be paying for now, because I used to have Netflix at one time, and it's an okay service for having shows and TV shows and movies all in access. However, I ultimately dropped Netflix because I just didn't watch it enough. And that joke is true, that the Onion News Network, spoof network on this platform, they had a joke where it was you can have a cheaper browse endlessly plan, which that's what I found myself doing. Then you're thinking, is there something I might want to watch? And then it's like, oh, look at the time, and you never actually watch anything. I know with Shaw, they used to have a dedicated service with Show Me, but then that got canceled. And there was Crave TV, but I cut that because I just don't watch enough TV to justify paying for a streaming service. And I used to have Sirius XM satellite radio, and I find myself, I still go on YouTube, and even more with YouTube Music, to pick out music. If I want to listen to a particular genre, let's say hip-hop from the past or current, or I obviously love to listen to dance music from the 1990s. I do that mostly on YouTube now. And then I just don't want to be paying for 17 other streaming services. So there hasn't been any originals, but there's access to originals that's exclusive to YouTube. But that's one thing you also get with Premium. I know there's also a family plan where I think you get up to 6 different devices that's under the same household. And I understand that $17.99 per month, let's say if you have let's say mom and dad and the kids, that they all can have the same plan for within a household for YouTube Premium for the same benefits that I've already laid out, that you get to not watch any more ads, and you can watch it or listen to YouTube videos in the background, and that both applies with videos and music. And then of course the download offline as well, the originals, which I don't know if I'll watch that. But with all the other YouTube videos that I see on the review on his YouTube Premium Worth It, those are the two big ones, the no ads and listen to the background. That is the biggie that most people seem to like, and the originals depends if you watch it or not. But I'm going to say this seems like a service that I'll eventually will be paying for once my trial is up. So I'll ask you, do you like YouTube Premium? As someone who watches a lot of YouTube, now creates content, I definitely figure it's worth it for the $12 per month for no more ads and just listening to the background. So I'm going to say, do you like it? Is there any originals you like? So that's just my review of YouTube Premium, which also ties in with the YouTube Music, and it's very similar to Spotify or Pandora or Apple, but you can get access to lyrics, and what makes YouTube different is you can actually watch a music video of that song if it's available, which is another neat feature that separates it from the competition. So anyway, if you want to follow along with this Calgary sports fans journey, home of the Flames, Hitmen, Roughnecks, and Stampeders, mostly on my YouTube channel, I talk about Calgary sports, recapping games and stories, but I also do personal vlogs, attempt at comedy, and I also do share my experience. Let's say I'm on the road, or if at a sport event, or throwing a video like this for a product review. I figured that YouTube Premium is definitely something that many YouTube creators, viewers out there are wondering if we're on the fence on is it worth it. Well, worst case, you'll at least get a 1 month free trial to try it out before you decide do you want to keep it or not. I'm going to say I am likely going to be keeping it because of all the features that I mentioned, that I stressed, that I enjoy the most. So as I say here, I'll see you in the next video, whichever that happens to be, what you want to watch, or any other content that I already have on my channel. So thank you.